sound, back to the sound. Sound, back to the sound. front to the back though. Don't stop the party. Don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body. But don't stop the rave. Don't stop the party. Don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body. But don't stop the rave. Hands go up and the lights go out. Pour me up some shots. I'll take another round. 'Cause when the DJ plays that brand new song, I can take one more and party all night long. Hands go up and the lights go out. Pour me up some shots. I'll take another round. 'Cause when the DJ plays that brand new song, I can take one more and party all night long, 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 all night long. I'll take another round. 'Cause when the DJ plays that brand new song, I can take one more and party all night long.
Yo guys, hello. Good afternoon. Good evening, whoever is there. How are you guys? So as I've been thinking and talking and about to make a tier list since long time, I never did one, at least in your streams or whatever. But I think it's time. It's a new year. I would not say new meta, not completely new, but let's try to reorganize a little bit. I also saw, of course, back then a lot of tier lists from Smooth, like 3 years ago, and before following our friend Carl doing some tier lists too. So last moon also kind of some lowdowns for tier lists, very interesting. Let's see. I will over the music. I hope it's decently. I like to see who is watching now. So maybe you guys can also help me. And we have so many operators. I'll try to go direct to the point. Sometimes I talk and I diverse too much. Let's try focus on what really matters. Is a tier list. I go faction by faction. So we start with the first faction. That's Outlaws operators. Okay. And we go kinda abilities one by one. The first one is Miska, right? So Mishka or Miska has I would say maybe one of the most not used operators. Doesn't have much deep or depth in his equipment, his abilities. I think it's very hard to make it happen. Uh, just rely on melee kills to survive. Okay, it's too much close combat. So there is range combat, like distance, long distance. There is mid. There is the in between the mid and short. You know, maybe the submachine guns. Then there is the short range, the close combat range for shotguns, or even maybe a little of kilter. And then there is the closest of all, that is the shop one, chop chop, the knives kills, the melee kills that you need to touch or at least have really close, and I think it's not easy to pull out. So for me, Miska is a no, is not operator that I will never invest. So definitely I will not put him on some higher tier, right? So I will start by this. If anyone has something different, we can rearrange. Also, of course, this is lower, above lower, so this is okay tier, B, A, so it should be good, useful, or very helpful to win games, and S tier is a must go or must have in a team for sure. You cannot win without it. If you play against that and you don't have it, most likely you'll lose, you know. So let's move on. So next one we have Capisce. I think it's Capisce I have here. Check. So we go back and forth on the game. So Capisce. No, it's Batia. Actually, it's Batia. I might miss the Batia. I didn't upload Batia here. Okay. Let me maybe do this kind of fast. Batia, where are you, Batia? Somewhere. Batia is very loved from back-to-back operator, right? Someone that really likes to use him. Batia, where are you? Let's put you here. Come on. Okay. Let me try to do this. Or we move on for the other one and I'm back to this one in the last, maybe. I really miss this operator, so it means something. My god. Batia has some awkward abilities. Adrenaline is activated automatically when at low health, cooldown 10 seconds. So this is automatically, is not something that you has control of it, okay? And is adrenaline, it's not like boosting HP or just adrenaline, so you need to be ready for that, and maybe you need to play a lot of Batia to manage that timing and understand when he's really low health. Then the adrenaline is activated. So restores dodge when performing a melee attack, sorry, not damage, melee attack. Or damage maybe. So if you hit someone, you restore the dodge. So it kind of depends on a lot also on the melee, so it goes a little bit of what Miska has. And yeah, so it's kind of dodge all the time, similar to Outlaw, so that can be good to be a distraction, to evade. I didn't upload actually this operator, but I'll do it right now. Give me just a second. So we put him there. Okay, next. I'll put the Batya in the same kind of tier. Okay. Should not take long, guys. Okay, what else? Why is not showing up here the codes? Doesn't have code. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Let's do this kind of fast, but I thought I really had this one. Yeah, okay. Sorry guys, just a minute to do this, so save. Maybe I just didn't upload on the I did not, yeah, definitely. Okay. So let me just skip shares, but yeah. I think I did, right? Why is not? Oh goddamn, he was there, right? Nah, never mind, guys. I'm trying to. He was there. So, okay, I think we can keep going. I hope. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, let's put Batya here. Alright. So, then we have Syndrome. So Syndrome is one of the most used operators for sure. However, he saw his one of the biggest perks percentage with less damage, 20%. So was 30%, now is 20%. From melee and bullets, right? So it's a little difference. I can see that can be killed easier. It's not so like full clips as before. And also these that it's not show as a percentage like the other abilities here or disabilities, that slower rates regeneration. Okay, it's now slower than before. Okay, that's huge. I remember when Syndrome was also big deal. He was regeneration as any other operator. Then they nerf it on these and was a big nerf. Okay, so this is important. However, his HP, okay, and well, for those that that use this talent as the talent, right? They cannot lose more than 40% bullet or explosion. So this is still will still be there as a SMS or as a explosives counter, right? So for me, is a must go for this game, right? You need to have one. Imagine that a team, and we face a lot of times teams that, for example, when I don't have Cinder, it happens. And that moment with the loadouts, on the loadouts, and I'm just dying from mines. Sometimes or Sharon, okay, or you know. So for me, is a must have, and I would definitely still put him on S tier. Okay, he's a main character on the game. He still is. After the last, not this one, but the other update where they improve, they put the talents right on the scene. So he was back to the top tier games. So now, yes, now is the Capisce. So it was one of my first operators I used in the game. Capisce Sniper. Back then, I think the game kind of forced us to play that when we start to play. It's a fun operator. It's an amazing character. Kind of Mexican masks, all of that, but it's kinda, that's it. Melee attacks enemy when dodging and improve dodge. So what else? What else you can get from him? Nothing. So we go for the bottom. I'm going to start like this for now, but definitely will be many operators in between the tiers, right? So, not all will be on top or on the bottom, but for now it's my what I think. Let me check. I'll go back to Batya. Okay, Batya, restore melee. Okay, so Batya, maybe we will move Batya one tier up. I think he's not, because he already has these 6 and 10 talents, and I already face actually back to back. Was a tough opponent, I'm not gonna lie. He can get really close to you very fast because he can dodge a lot too. Okay, there's a lot of dodge, like 1, 2, and you have another one here when you restore HP to restore. So let's move him just one up. Okay, can be a good distraction. Can do something. Can do something else than just the bottom one. Yeah. So let's move the guy. Let's move here. Okay. He deserves. He's already deserved. But definitely not here, and no chance on those ones. Okay. Again, these operators they have many counters, guys. They have many counters, many. And the HP of them, you know, it's not matched for the mechanics, for the many mechanics that is up there. Okay. So we still are on Outlaws. So let's move to Miro. Where do you think Miro can go? That's a big question. It's not easy. It's not easy. Miro. Oh. So Miro. So the one that can shoot and see to smoke, right? He got the buff now. I most likely will play him a lot or way more, and I explain why. Because many guns got nerfed and buffed, but there is one that didn't get any change. It was Sharon. and I face a lot of Sharons, especially on US servers, and of course you also played a lot, but not quite much. And not everyone wanna run a Diana. Myself, not enjoying much Diana. And if he's a hard Sharon, why not a Miro? Then on top of that is the extra gas and flash bleed damage that you can use, and scanning operator. So now he can scan a little far than before. I remind like, and I used to say this, why you play Miro if when you just like scan him, when you like the moment that you see him, he's already like shooting you, he's already like so close to you that many times you almost don't have reaction, right? Now that I believe is not gonna happen. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Plus if you play gas or flash, especially gas rounds, that you can use this one, is another thing that to counter these invisible operators, right? So force them to play a little different, force them to quit to play that. If they keep playing it, still playing it. So for me, Miro, that was somewhere in BC. Okay, I would say Miro was kind of here. Was the only thing he was really useful was because of the flash, not like blind. Now he's blind again a little bit, just a little bit, but he was totally not could not be flashed, right? He was immune to flash completely. Now he's not so much, so if he's shooting he's got a little stop, but it's a minor difference. But it's a small detail, 8 to 11 meters now, but for me, as I see the higher tier is a huge difference. I think he just moved for this one. Okay, if he will be like a B plus or A minus, I would put it over here. Okay, so let's move on now, guys. That's my opinion. Let me know if I have something different. So we have now the old dude Zloy. So Zloy, everyone knows, I think everyone that plays the game knows the unique mechanics. Was the face of the game for a long time. I believe it still is. Okay, in my opinion, still is like when I think this game, the characters, it's one of the first that come to my mind is Lloyd. Okay, maybe it's like really the face of the game still somehow. If you just think like the origins of the game, the operator itself, you know, that is immune to gas, toxics, and you know. So he's melee. You cannot kill him with melee unless maybe with the claws if you shop him like 3-4 times, or a Sharon 3-4 times as well. But this 70 will save him from that. Gas immune, improved dodge, and this is not like a really special anymore unless you play some event or something, but we are talking about meta, like a regular games meta. So I don't count this gas special weapon, right? I don't count it, I count the other ones. He has a interesting HP, so he can take a lot of shots. If you play with smoke, that's for me is a must go, right? It's I think on many teams, top tier teams that usually play the game, he's a little like Phoenix, right? Like the Phoenix operator. He's a little underdog operator. He's not so much appreciated as it should be. But still, I would put him here next to Miro. But when you go for events, when many things are banned, he just go like for S tier or A tier automatically. When you ban prototypes like flames, when you ban many things, right? Other things, whatever they be. Usually he goes instantly up for A or even S, like he's a must go, right? So he's also somewhere on A or B. I'm not completely secure about where you should go with him, but I think Casemiro, maybe one, like in a full 5 squad, I believe you must have one Zloy, especially because he can combine with other operators very well. Okay, that's using smokes or whatever. So, what we have next? Next we have the one and only Owen. Owen, let's not waste time. It looks like he got a nerf, but for me personally, the nerf wasn't a big deal. 30% now lose HP when get hit by objects. I don't think is a dramatically enough change for top tier games, for top tier, for the tier that we're talking about. He will get injected, he will get one kill, he will get instantly a dash, so dash instantly recharge on enemy kill. He's a unique operator, resist to fire, and you know, like any other operator die from fire, he does not. And I still think he's a unique, very fun, must go, especially on small maps, control maps, supportive operator for longer maps, bag maps. To attack the bag is the faster one maybe in the game, so definitely it's not much discussion. For me, is a S tier, even in front of Syndrome. I think because he's have multiple abilities, multiple things to do. He can support, he can be a killer, but I must say, of course, he's the limit of the weapon range to use. Okay, you know what I mean? So he's not a long range weapon guy. He's a shotgun, submachine gun, kilter. You can have fun maybe with some Capisce or something like that, but that's it. We need to move a little faster. Yo, 3D, hi bro. I have like maximum 20 minutes to organize this, and we still have so many operators, guys. So many, countless operators in the game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 35, I guess. Maybe I missed some operators too. Let's see with this going, and if I miss, I will not edit right now because I don't have time. But let's try to rush it. 20 minutes. The most important is to see the tier list on the final of this, right? I know how it is. You're just gonna skip it for the end and see, okay, this here, this here, this here. That's my opinion. And let's see, Ray. Amazing, funny, and Spain in the S operator Ray. Ray is very awkward for me in a way that sometimes I play Ray even on top tier and I'm like just killing it, like fucking killing it over and over. Somehow the same kind of people I'm facing with same loadouts, everything, maps, whatever, it's not worth, like just nothing. So it's very hard. I think depends on your moment with Ray, on your I don't know, mood, on your skill at that moment, how you are approaching, how you are focused on the game. Of course, depending also, we are talking about regular, normal games. If we go for events, Ray is the same as we talk about Zloy or even Miro or other operators. I will put Ray on somewhere on B, but definitely can go A, okay, like definitely, because the HP is all the time there, like it's 3 times, he counters rotoguns, he's a pain to distraction, the flankers, you are defending and your team has a Ray. This Ray should be the one that kind of slow very down the pushers, the hard pushers, the rotoguns. If someone is trying to set a position with a sniper, Ray will get there. Diana is not enough. Why? Because Sharon, you scan Sharon, he's invisible, he will be scanned for a little bit, so like at least 12 seconds, I don't know, maybe, until he has the uncloak again, so he can go invisible again, right? He can press the button to go invisible, and he's like, I think 10 seconds. Ray is not. Ray is scanned in 1 second. You think he's scanned in after 2 seconds? He's not scanned anymore, because you should, if you see that is a drone pass from you, you should go use it again so you are invisible again, so no one can see you again for that 2-3 seconds, and he's not scanned anymore, so it goes flank you. I think Ray has flames, so imagine I'm facing a Zloy, I flame Zloy, right, and I go invisible. Where I am? I'm behind you, I'm on the left, I'm on the right, then I drop a smart bomb, but it's the same way, it goes for against Ray. Flames is the biggest counter for Ray, definitely. So if events like we are watching now, maybe this Rockstar, where just one operator can use flames, imagine what a Ray can do using it, or what can do against none of them, even if Ray is not using it. It's very hard to counter. But regular games we are talking, I might change this still. I will put somewhere here next to Miro and Zloy on B, okay? So let's see how it goes. What I have next is we move, I think, for military operators. Yeah, we're moving for military. We have, I think, let's not waste time with these guys. This is like just first operator, just test. It's like a beta operator for people that wanna just jump the game and start to play. So Lord here. So let's move on for Thor. Oh, I have 1 or 2 guys in my team like Harm, and I've seen like many people now using Thor. Thor should go, I believe, also for B. Is a sniper role or a rotogun. Cal use it amazingly on some events with rotogun because of the range. He has one unique ability now that I really like it, that they add on Thor. The ability to scan, right? So when he hits enemy, he reveals the enemy. So I think this rework was really on point, and for me it matched with the character, you know. So it matched with him. So this can work for long range or smaller range, doesn't matter. But usually you want something range to use this ability, right? So just to hit a ferret can be good, but closer than a ferret's distance, I think is a no. So he is also, as I see, limit for that, you know. So he's limit, like we talk about Owen, is a bit of limit for the long range because it kind of lose his forces, his abilities that is make him really strong. I think this one is the opposite. He loses his abilities, his unique skills operators for the range, right? And I see this is kind of good also. Explode on weapon reload. So for me, he's a good sniper, but he's too many counters also for him, especially now with the SMS kind of coming back with the damage. Okay. So then we have Jason. Jason is so underrated. I can't even describe. I don't have him. If I would have him, I would play it a lot more special on controls. Okay. He's like he plays for himself mostly. So he restores dodge when killing one, and he reloads when dodge. You know what I mean? So, however, I think he's in his HP. I don't have a higher level here, rank, but his HP is very strong too. The thing that don't make him still on top or somewhere there is because he doesn't have, I think, still 6 and 10 talent. Once they put something here, oh, you will see. Let's see what's coming for him, right? So Jason I'll put somewhere here, okay, next to Batya on C tier. Then we have Thor. Thor most likely is to play double mines, and I think that's it. I don't think where is Travis? Sorry guys, I said Thor, I mean Travis, right? He has mines, cooldown, plus, okay, the dash is not a dash, is a sprint. So he basically, I very rare I play with. I test him one time. So yeah, he cannot dash, right? So that's huge. Like he cannot mostly fight. If flames, if something, you know, then you need to dash, something just to evade, you know. I think that's big issue, to be honest. He need team full time, or he can be like a solo flanker just to set mines on the everywhere, right? Double mine, for example, can work good, but that's it and nothing else. So I would I can't go here with him, but I know he can be problematic. Okay, but for me is a no. For me is a no. So I will put him somewhere here, maybe in front of these ones, but yeah. So Spencer is the one. Spencer. I can't say. You. I think he's going to A. He doesn't need to get close to push. He can unlock so many things for your team, especially on long range maps, village, Epot, Lance, even other maps. I will never play him on small maps, even on control games where you're using Frustrate or wherever, but definitely EMP flash, EMP gas, frags, whatever grenades you're using, just to spam that enemy base with things. It's very good. I already saw some events when I think Ultras, Old Boys or Laz, one of them, they were really on point with that Spencer. Unlocking the bag, hitting the bag down in the crucial moments with him, and the game was like a little hard. So I think he's really good, but he also has many counters, especially for close games. So he could be A, but I will move him here, guys. That's what I think. In front of Thor, behind Ray and Miro, that's what I think, okay? But he could be there For some events also the same works for these operators. So we have Valera going for C tier. Yeah, what do you think? C tier, guys. Syndrome is A or B? Nah. Gas, Flames, take him down. Sharon takes him down. Nah. Syndrome, your Syndrome is dying too much, bro. Syndrome is still top G, man. Okay, let me see now what we are talking about. Valera. So Travis. Also, you need to remind these operators that don't have 6 and 10 talents, they are short. Most likely they are short, right? This one doesn't, so that's why he's a little upper, right? Most likely. But Travis, we talk about it, yeah. And now we move for Valera. Valera is the same kind of. It's 6 talent, doesn't have. Has a very interesting abilities, especially the HP back when killing, the improved dodge, so he can dash all the time, he can evade, he can get close to you, and the little fire rates is a little, I think you don't feel that much, you feel a little bit when he's low HP. Maybe to save you for something like shotguns, you just shoot a little faster in the end. But I think with all the beasts around, he's hard, but in the right hands he can be interesting, can be fun. Okay, I saw Dezo, Logan and Diabolic use it for a while. Sometimes maybe they use it for fun, or you know, can be okay. But I think his place is here. It's kind of similar to Jason and Batia somehow. I think it's somewhere there. So we're moving now for military operators we are talking about. So the one and only, the old G, the old operator in the game, Snek is for me is like a Ray. He can be like so good at one day in some games and then so bad using it. I think even yesterday I was playing games and I think he's, depending on the gun, but most likely will run SMS because he's hasting for the game right now, and he's been like that for 2-3 years. Was not like that, he was good at many other things. Some guys like Cobra and others like to use Rotogun or even AR. I don't think he will surprise other operators on that, at least on that gun tier, if it can talk about weapon tier. So he's like a second, third option for those weapons, but that definitely is a first option, aside with maybe with a Sharon, or of course with Apollon on SMS kind of tier weapon. But because he can kill 90% of operators with one shot, I will definitely put him here on A. Because not the operator itself, but because the combination with SMS. And you don't need to have a full gold mod SMS. You don't need to have full max Snek to be here. Many games I've seen Sneks, maybe average players, doing over 10 kills with SMS. So that's my opinion. Doesn't mean that he's a consistent A tier operator for all the maps, but that's my opinion. Okay, guys. Also, cannot forget the movement speed, aim speed, the vision range, I mean, but the special unique airstrike, also for control games, can be interesting, right? That's his thing, okay? So So Chenle, Chenle. What can I say? When EMP and you are gone, completely gone. This can be problematic for you guys, but I'll put Chenle here. You might not agree, I understand, but once this is my opinion on this one. She is a C plus, C plus 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 plus, or a B minus 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 minus. Okay. It's hard to say. It's somewhere here, because one EMP she's out. And top tier teams, top tier games, half of players run EMPs, or they should run EMPs. I understand that she can kinda tase you and stop you if you're running adrenaline, whatever, but one sniper, one hit, something, she's out of the field, and when that field is out, you should just pray to stay alive, because nothing much can save you. She's just low HP when that is out. And there is also Sharon's flames, many things countering. Cannon can be very fun, Landau cannon. Adrenaline EMP with her maybe is very interesting, just to rush all the time some operators to try, or taser or something like that. But for me, she's not even here, she's here. Okay, and if you watch the operators above, all of them mainly can counter Chenle on most of the maps, right? Okay, what we have next? Oh my god, now we're talking about something that can be really annoying, right? Apollon is... look, if it's not the operator that will make win that game with the bag or whatever, but you need to have one. You need to have one guy in your team, or even two, but one guy. So he's next to Snek on that role. He's a A plus, even more, maybe even more A than Snek, right? Or S minus. I would not put him on S, but definitely on A. Some maps you just sit on high grounds where 99% operators loadouts not reach. You need a ferret A to shoot him. So Apollon will be there on A tier, guys. It's a must-have on the team. One, I will not say you must have one, but it's a must-have on the team for sure. Apollon SMS, Apollon ferret, spamming grenades, frags, flashes, turrets on top of the hills, defending, control games, big maps with SMS, control games maybe with ferret or even SMS. Some guys really kill him. And I don't quite know if he got the nerf or buff, but it looks like the operator got a little buff, right? So, but depends on how you use it. So, and my god, oh my god, this Dimitri is somewhere here. I think Dimitri, the last operator added to the game, is a must-have on the team. If you have one, you should play one. However, unlike Owen, you can spam like 3 Owens, right? But Dimitri, maybe 2 Dimitris is more than enough. Maybe one and a second one, sometimes, not all the time, but Dimitri is definitely S tier. What can I say? It's zombies everywhere, infect everyone. If you face one team with one and your team doesn't have, you are gone mostly. And there is one little thing that people not use much, because he's more useful when you shoot someone, but it can be fun. I would like to see some videos, someone using a prototype, like MGL or even the Capisce, right? And he's a great booster as well, right? So definitely S tier, no chance on this. So we move now for Hawk. This is Guerrilla guys. Hawk for me is somewhere here where is Chenle. Okay, his fire rate is crazy, but that's it. Fire rate crazy, but that's it, guys. That's it, and only that's it. Nothing much more. Also, of course, depends on players that play. I saw, I think was Dirty Mustache. I don't know. I think he has a different nickname now. I saw, I think Twitty. I saw Carl. Many good players using it wisely, but it's not for everyone to use, guys. You know, it's not for every player. You know what I'm saying? It's not for, maybe it's not for you. It's not for me. So you need to know how to really play him. Be very, very careful. So on the meta, he's fun for sure, but he's like almost a no. You know, he can shred at you maybe with assault rifle now, but there's many things around that will make him not a liability. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. What else? So this I have here. So we have Boris, very fun operator. So Logan videos also with this operator and was work. Outlaw been playing this operator a lot still. I think he still plays a lot. I know there is 2-3 other players that plays him like as a main character, like as a main loadout many times. I think he's a 1 time, 2 times using in the game. When you face me again and I see that you are Boris, I'm just go distance again. I avoid you to get close because of the throw of the C4. For me it's a no. Sorry guys. He can do like something crazy, you know. He can do crazy things with the C4. Of course he's a C4, he not die if he has the right talents or immunities, but that's it. It's one ability. So for me is go here. Okay. Maybe move Miska. Or he has, okay, let's put him on C tier on the last one. Okay. Okay, what else? Now we move for She. So this guy is a rotogun, looks like machine gun spin up. So whatever gun you use on him beside the machine gun is not effective. He's not have 6 talents. His HP I think is not matched yet for any top tier games. It's not much to discuss here, unfortunately for him. He's somewhere very low. Another one is Victor. So Victor has less damage when not moving, and he's moving a lot when reloading, right? But it's kinda awkward. It's not easy to make it happen. When this was worked, Diabolic back then used to play a little bit. It was very hard to catch Victor because he was kinda reloading all the time. Was like was very awkward actually on the mechanics of the game. He was like so fast in the map all the time. But that's it, guys. What he can do is not even match for the games, honestly. Very rare see a victor. I saw one this player from Europe like this week, but what else? You know, like what else? Nothing else. That's it. So he goes, I think, also for here. Joe, let's not waste time. Joe is completely forget on the game. Joe is forgotten. Somehow we are all waiting something bring him back to the game, because many old players used to play Joe. Was one of the main characters aside with Dutch, and he was completely changed. But no chance, guys. Unfortunately, for those that still have him like good level, good ranks, talents, whatever, he's like the bottom. Dutch for me, and from what I've seen, he goes somewhere A. I think now he is definitely going A. He was already very good. Good teams, good players. They like to play Dutch. He's old operator, old school operator. He's a killer. Fire rate with the support injector. I'm not sure if it still works. That reload kind of delay, stop in the reload. So he's a mini booster kind of. So he's a supportive and a killer, but of course he's many liability on HP. You know, it's a liability on HP, and we cannot forget that. I would put him A, also in respect of Dutch. You know what I'm saying? And he can work you. So I'll put him here, but on A, like A minus. Yeah. Okay. Solid A minus, yeah. I think it's fair for him. I think it's fair. So, what else? We have JB next. JB. So, for JB, also, right now, he's going somewhere here, guys. Somewhere A plus, like Apollon maybe, and S or S minus. You pick. He's a tiny line, separate. He's been like there on here, but he's been through the metas. He's can play two weapons. He's just not much supportive, but if he's shooting, he's supporting as well, you know. He's a killer. It's fun. I think he definitely is solid A for sure. It's the same as Apollon. We can put Apollon there. We can put JB there. I think we can do like it's like a pyramid almost. We're doing it, right? So Phoenix go. As I said, for me, Phoenix is very underrated, very underrated. So that's my opinion. Many people will put him on the bottom, on a D tier or something like that. But what can I say? Okay. On a D tier, some would put him on C. For me, he has a purpose in the game. Is to play control games. We can check why I don't have it. I will play it a lot. Especially this one, instant resurrection upon kills. So if he kills one, if I kill one with Phoenix, After it, if I'm dead, I'm instantly resurrect on the spawn, not as a zombie, right? But for me, that is huge. Like, it's huge, man. I don't get it why people that have it don't play it more, especially on control games. Now, if he's a front, like a front line operator to go push in front, no. But for me, is what I think. I think in the right hands he will be way bigger than he is. I still having that in my opinion. So that saying is a solid B somewhere here for a specific purpose, right? Same as Spencer, same as Thor, is a specific purpose that can be used, right? That's my opinion. Then what we have next? Next we're moving for special operator, special ops, Rick. Many discussions around Rick right now. He got he went from here to basically here or here, and now he's here. Okay, simple as that, guys. Don't think too much. He's somewhere here as Thor. Don't think too much, guys. That's it. Rick is here. He's still doing great deals next to Spencer, maybe, or even these guys. Okay, I don't wanna people get upset. Let's put a beam plus here. But that's it, guys. That's it. Don't think too much about him. Somewhere here. Okay, put him like this. Okay. Klaus is the same. He's very, very good at specific things. Flanking, need a smoke, or to use the other 10 talent. Sorry, I missed the. So I put Rick here. Okay, guys. Rick on B tier. Okay. So let's make a fast resume so far. On S and A tier and B. That's so S I have Owen, Dimitri and Syndrome. A, JB, Apollon, Snek, Dutch and Klaus. B, Miro, Ray, Rick, Sloy, Spencer, Phoenix and Thor. On C, Chenle, Hawk, Batya, Valera, Jason and Boris. On D, Mishka, Capisce, Thor, Victor, She, Joe and Rookie. Okay, so let's move on for the last ones, guys. Varg goes here, guys. A D, no, not waste much time. Also Varg, we miss Klaus, sorry. Yeah, Klaus, yes, I talk about Klaus. So he's one kill melee and he's with Kilter, he's very fast, so that's why I put him on. So he has a purpose in the game, and on especially on top tier he has a purpose to countering turrets with the MP smokes, to go inside enemy base very fast, to make distractions, to flank, so that's what I think. So he has a place here, A. Okay, this is my opinion. Is somewhere A minus. Okay, we can put it below those, but depends on what you think about it. But definitely somewhere here. Somewhere here. Sorry, guys. So back to the talking about Varg. I think they buffed something I don't quite understood. I'm not playing it. I cannot say much about it, but I can say it's not hard to kill. So for that reason, Varg for me is somewhere here, guys. If you guys see that is different, maybe for you he can go C or B, but I don't think he's a valuable, much valuable on really tough games. David, you know David, he's somewhere here with Dutch, somewhere here. He's a booster. He's on A tier. You need to have one in your team, right? You need to have one. If you face one team without booster, and your team doesn't have it, they have one booster, you will have really problems. So you need one. So let's even put him a little more even here. I know the others can inject as well. Dimitri can inject, but David is constant booster, constant inject. Constant operators. So I'll put him A plus, so, or even S, so you need one. You need one, right? You need one. You need one. Imagine this a team with these operators: Dimitri, David, Cinderman, and Owen. The game is completely changed. It's like, you know. Now, what else? What else? What else? David. Now let's put him here. Okay, okay. I know. I understand. Okay. McMean. Next, McMean. Guys, McMean is been my focus last month and a half or something, from being killed over and over by McMeans. Now is my time to shine with him, and that's my opinion, guys. S tier, no question about it. For those that love rotos and feel that roto is better than using pistol McMean, maybe not for me, guys. Not for me. You need is to have good finger skill, but to dash, I mean to crouch and up and run and multiple things many times, but for me is there next to these guys. Okay, so basically these guys are the one front lines, and these ones are in the back lines. You see what I mean? On the flank. See? Ace, S, front. A is a must go, must have on the team, like support, like, you know what I mean? On the second line. So the old lady, now he's been very old already, Diana. So I put McMean there, yeah? David here. So Diana, now, no, Diana, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Diana, let's put Diana on the last, on here, next to Dutch, right? Next to Dutch. In respect of Diana, when you have one, everything is light. You can anticipate enemies' moves, so that's huge, guys. That's important, right? Mines, Claymores, Sharons, everything you can see, right? I think that's very important. Sharon is also next to Diana and Dutch. Old school operator. You need to have one in your team, but for specific situations. If it's work, it works. It can be destroying teams, but usually teams adapt to counter Sharon, either with flames, either with operators. So I think it's somewhere here, next to Klaus, somewhere on a specific role, specific timings. Throwing knives actually make him really big deal with 10 talent. So let's put him a little more solid A, yeah? Maybe somewhere here, yeah? After David, JB and Apollon, like solid A, yeah? Moses is hard, guys. Moses is hard to say. For me, he's a solid B after Ray, or next, or here, somewhere. Maybe the first. For me, he has one purpose only on the game right now, just one, and I only see that. Is control games, one Moses with shield, or something like that. Something like that. Not much more. The afterlife still can be good to hold the bag, or something like that. But he's a one operator for a full 5 team, and for me that's it. And to finish it, because I'm getting late, fuck, I will get late for it today. Well, that's it. Actually, this was added by mistake. I already had, I think it was Bati, or I added 2 times, so this is not nothing there. So this is my final tier list, guys. What do you think? I just, as I was choosing operators, I was going operator by operator, was thinking out loud, sharing with you what I think. This changed accordingly to the map, accordingly with some teams, of course, but I think it's a very fair tier, to be honest. I have to go, guys. Thank you for watching, whoever is there. Sorry not to keep up with the chat, but see you guys. Thank you. It's there for you. Whatever you want to invest, definitely that's what teams need. Definitely Owen, definitely Dimitri, Syndrome in McMean to make the 30 works. JB, Booster, Apollon, Sharon, Snek, Dutch, Diana and Klaus at the second line, supporting or giving problems, whatever the specialty they have. Then have Moses, Miro, Ray, Rick, Sloy, Spencer, Phoenix and Thor. It's even more specific things that they do, so even more. And for also some specific maps, I believe. Then Chenle for C tier, Hawk, Capisce, Batya, Jason and Boris. So I think maybe these ones, so from A to C or S to C to, you already see like a big difference, okay? I think it's hard then to match them. Thank you guys, see you!